Fitria. Hello, Fitria.
Hello, everyone.
Yay! Oh, you wearing the hat? Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You're ready to have the tour.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that spirit, and please feel free to also do so. Yeah, if you have your hat, or your some attribute that make you feel like you're traveling, a real traveling. Yeah, that will make this session become more fun. So
come on, let's go.
Yeah, and so Fitria, you will lead us through the whole session as the tour leader. Yeah, so that will be for this afternoon, and then we already have Dr. Lutfi Yondri. Hello, Pak Lutfi. Yeah, so
welcome
thank
to
you.
Gunung Padang site, the ancestral site in Indonesia, also for the world.
Yeah, so Pak Lutfi here is the author of Situs Gunung Padang, which actually I have this book. This is a very precious book, yeah, and Pak Lutfi has dissertation on this as well, and this is a very interesting book, and we will also have giveaway for you guys, yeah, in the end with this book. So don't miss this whole tour. So Dr. Lutfi will also explain to us more about Gunung Padang. And then we have some local community that join us through video documentary, yeah, that you will watch this afternoon. We have Kakang, Kang Nanang, and Kang Zaenal. So we already we go to Gunung Padang directly. Actually, don't be jealous, yeah. And then we take some video to basically know how the tour will be in Gunung Padang and all the community product that we will display later. So you will see that later on. So to start this tour, I will start with this happy, great news. Yeah. So a good news is that we will have a giveaway for 3 virtual traveler. So all of you here in this Zoom virtual traveler, if you would like to share in your Instagram, please use this the hashtag Gunung Padang Virtual Tour, and then you can tag us SBM ITB official and ID Wanderlust, and then in the end. By tomorrow, we will pick who has the most interesting posts, yeah, on Instagram. So then you can win a rare chance to get the book of Situs Gunung Padang by Dr. Lutfi, and also a product from local community, which is gula semut, yeah, from Gunung Padang.
Brown
and
sugar.
in the end, you can also purchase souvenir. Yeah, that's a fun part of this virtual trip, that you can still buy souvenir delivered directly to your home. Yeah, so we have some souvenir that you can go to this link bit.ly/souvenir Gunung Padang. We have gula aren semut, karinding, kopi Gunung Padang, and teh Gunung Padang tea, which you will see all the process in the video later on. And in the end, we also will ask you to fill in the feedback, but I will explain to that later. Okay, so I think that's about my opening. Yeah. So to start with, I would like to invite the representative from SBM ITB, Mr. Andika Putra Pratama, to give some speech. Yeah, for this virtual tour. So Pak Andika, please, the time is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good, I don't know, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, yeah, wherever you are. It's very exciting to actually be part of the program. We know, even though we're part of the organizers in a way that it's a new experience for me personally, and on behalf of SBM ITB, I welcome everyone on board to the virtual trip of the cross-cultural and conflict management course. I guess I would not speak too much, but what I would say is this virtual trip is part of the cross-cultural and conflict management course, which is also part of the international virtual courses that ITB is organizing this year. So we're very excited to have everybody on board. Aside from the participants of the course, we're also having a lot of people that have already registered for the trip, yeah, and hopefully everybody enjoys the entire session, yeah. And as Ms. Dini mentioned, that the there's going to be feedback as well, link where everybody can can say anything at all, yeah. And this is the first time we're having this the virtual trip as part of the course, yeah. The course itself is also organizing at the undergraduate level and at the graduate level, and so we're excited again. Without further ado, I think I'm just gonna let the team that organizes the trip to take it away. And again, enjoy, everybody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Andika, for the short speech. And just for your information, so Mr. Andika is the one that actually come up with this idea. Yeah, so we have to thank him for this free virtual tour experience.
We thank everybody. We thank everybody. Thank you. We thank everyone who's involved.
Yeah, and also we have some team, a great team that help us that make this happen, like the tutor. Yeah, we have several tutor here. So if you see the co-host, so that's all the organizer for this virtual tour. So we are happy to have that. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Andika, for the speech. And without further ado, I think all of us here is cannot wait, yeah, to start the virtual tour experience to Gunung Padang. So now I will give the time for Fitria to lead the tour. Yeah, please, Fitria, time is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Fitria. I'm going to be your tour leader for maybe about 2 hours, for the next 2 hours. But you know, it's kind of a trip. I need to be with everyone here. So if you don't mind, could you please open your camera and show up your face? Because I wonder, they say that there's Australian here or Singaporean, not only from Indonesia, right? So if you don't mind, please show your face, because before we start our tour, I want to play some games with you, because I believe it's not all from Bandung, right? Okay, can I see your face? Let's see. Okay. I just found, hello, Mr. Lorenzo. Sampurasun. And then, hello, Mr. Novel, Miss Yani, Miss Augustina, Miss Balkis, and Mr. Putra. Okay, the other I think are shy, but it's okay. Let's start the tour. So guys, if you want to know, we're going to start it from Bandung. Okay, where's the last time you visit Bandung? Or maybe is it your first time visit Bandung? Feel free to chat or communicate with me in the chat, okay? Please write your name and from which city are you coming from, okay? So we're gonna start it from Bandung. Okay, let's see Bandung. Here we are. Maybe if you are a Sundanese, even though you are coming from Bandung, maybe you are, is it a new things for you? Because the station Bandung is have a new face. What is a new face? You can see in the shape of the Bandung itself. Yeah, look like a new one, because they have nowadays a sky. Have you ever heard that one? The sky train here. Here have sky bright here, and then this is the first meeting point that we have, and then we're going to go with the sky bright to Cianjur or Gunung Padang. You know what? If you want to go to Gunung Padang from Bandung with the train, you cannot go directly to Cianjur, because we need to go to Bogor first, and then to Sukabumi, and then next we need to go to Cianjur in the Lampegan station. Have you ever heard Lampegan station? This is one of the popular one in Indonesia. If you heard Stasiun Lampegan. If you know that, if you notice that, actually people will be saying one of the horror station, but it was not. It has a lot of historical things. But here we are. Can you see the new face of Stasiun of Bandung? Wow, it's become more modern and what is it nowadays? People coming here for taking Instagram, because it looks like we are not in Bandung. It's like we are aboard. So we are very pleasant with this place. Okay, let's see. Let's go. I want you to feel that vibe that we are going from Bandung and by the train, by the new one here. Okay. Let's see. Talking about Bandung, have you ever heard official greeting. We usually greet each other, and then we should answer Rampes. Okay, we're going to Cianjur, right? Virtually. Okay. Our turn are coming, and it's time to go. How beautiful our scenery while you are in the train. It's so beautiful. Everything what you could see over here, usually field, rice field, and sound of the bridge over there. It's so beautiful. Okay. Then it's almost time. We're going to reach Labuhan Station. Okay. Here. Almost arrived. So it's almost time to say Lampegan.
Penumpang yang kami hormati, sesaat lagi kereta api Argo Parahyangan akan tiba di stasiun
Lampegan. Okay, come on.
Bagi Anda yang akan mengakhiri perjalanan di stasiun
Lampegan.
kami persilahkan untuk mempersiapkan diri.
Okay, it's time to arrive at Lampegan. This kind of story here. Why this place is called as Lampegan? Because as you know that Indonesia was colonized by the Dutch long time ago. They say at that place was so dark. So people say lamp an. It means turn on the light. And then Indonesian will hear that Lampegan. So at the time they say this place as Lampegan Station. And we are arrived at Lampegan Station. It's almost time to go to Cianjur. Sorry. It's time to go to Gunung Padang side. Okay, are you ready, guys? I cannot hear you. Everyone's so quiet here.
Ready to go.
You know what? We're gonna meet someone so special. He is already expert on this one, and he's gonna interpret everything here. But before we meet that special person, please watch our video. So let's watch our video about the summaries about what we're gonna see, what we're gonna hear, what we're gonna feel. We're gonna see the Gunung Padang side, and then we're gonna see the sugar palm. Okay. Teddy, could you help me to play that?
Sure, I will. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, let's start then.
Okay, let's start.
Iya, anu kedua bieu. Jadi udah nanti diskusi gitu.
Berbeda tuh Mas Ima ya.
Gunung Padang was discovered for the first time by Dutch colonists in 1890. Lampegan train station was the only access to reach Gunung Padang. This station is also known as the oldest train tunnel in Indonesia, which was built in 1879 to 1882. Back then, it was used to distribute logistics, spices, coffee beans, and tea. Gunung Padang covered 29.1 hectare squares. The structural rock of the mountain is basalt rock or ancient volcanic rock. Some researchers argue that this mountain could have had a religious basis.
Alright guys, so this is the first step that we're gonna make.
To reach the top, we need to walk approximately around 12 to 15 minutes. As you can see, the path is quite steep with around 60 degrees. so be careful when you hike. Even though it's a bit challenging, but it's gonna be worth it when you reach the top.
Selamat siang, jam sore Pak Nanang.
Oh, selamat siang.
Punten, abis itu nyana kerencangan di kampus, pangitan hoyong apa atau unit sejarah Gunung Padang. Bisa langsung aja ke Pak Nanang. Kebetulan Pak Nanang ini seorang koordinator juru pelihara yang ada di Gunung Padang. Silakan Pak Nanang.
Oh, baik ya. Baik, di sini di teras 1 Gunung Padang. Di sini ada yang namanya aula. Ini ada gapura atau gerbang masuk. Kemudian dalam ruangan ini di pojokan ada sebuah dolmen atau dikenal dengan batu datar, yang mana fungsinya dulu digunakan untuk acara-acara tertentu seperti itu. Boleh kita masuk ke area ini. Nah, ini yang namanya dolmen atau batu datar. Ini konsepnya memiliki 5 sisi atau 5 sudut. Kenapa? Karena mengikuti simbol-simbol yang ada di Gunung Padang ini. Istimewanya kan serba 5 teras, 5 undakan. Segi batunya didominasi oleh batu segi-segi 5 atau pentagonal istilahnya. Nah, di luar aula tadi, pekarangan tadi, ada yang namanya batu musik purba, dikenal dengan batu bonang dan batu kacapi. Kalau dimainkan seperti ini. Ya, contoh saja ya. Nah, ini kita diperjelas juga tentang batu kacapinya. Nah, ini yang dikenal dengan batu musik purba jenis batu kacapi. Nah, mungkin itu yang saya sampaikan yang di teras 1. Di atas ada batu ukiran kujang, ada batu jejak maung, kemudian ada batu kursi, ada batu pengujian, dan batu singgasana raja di teras 5 di atas. Baik, nanti kita lanjut ke atas sambil dijelaskan. Baik, sekarang posisi kita ada di teras atau tingkat kedua Gunung Padang. Nah, kita lanjut ke teras 2. Ini masih teras 2. Di situ ada kursi batu. Nah, menurut cerita masyarakat dulu bahwa kursi batu itu tempat duduk raja dulu sesuai di zamannya, dalam arti mimpian rapat atau musyawarah. Nah, digunakan juga sebagai tempat untuk spiritual atau untuk berdoa seperti itu. Nah, kita lanjut masih. Nah, di Gunung Padang tadi saya katakan simbol-simbol 5 termasuk segi-segi batunya 5. Ada satu batu yang sangat unik. Hanya satu batu di Gunung Padang tepat di tengah. Mana batunya? Segi 5-nya sempurna. Ini seperti bintang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jadi 5 sisi. Baik, kita lanjut ke teras ketiga. Nah, ini di teras 3. Ini sebagai wujud simbol ukiran kujang. Nah, kujang itu sebagai lambang logo peradaban Sunda. Di sini ada ukiran simbol jejak maung. Nah, ini kita lanjut. Baik, posisi kita sekarang ada di teras atau level ke-4 Situs Gunung Padang, yang mana di bagian tingkat 4 ini salah satu batu yang paling luas. 1, 2, 3 masih banyak batu. Di 4 ini kosong, hanya ini aja sedikit. Baik, posisi kita sekarang sudah ada di level tertinggi, yaitu teras 5 Situs Gunung Padang. Ini menurut masyarakat dikenal dengan batu singgasana. Fungsinya adalah tempat persinggahan yang terakhir. Nah, kita lanjut ke sini untuk penutup. Untuk batu ini menurut orang tua dulu ini berdiri, dikenal dengan menhir, yang mana sebagai simbol lambangnya laki-laki. Baik, ini ada di penghujung Situs Gunung Padang, yang mana posisi ada di teras 5 yang paling ujung yang paling akhir.
Karinding yang ini namanya celempung. Nah, karinding ini fungsinya diperkirakan pada masa lalu itu adalah sebagai pengusir hama.
Kayak yang mudah, ya, tapi susah. Jangankan berirama, bunyi pun susah kalau belum biasa seperti itu tambahannya.
Nama saya Lukman Mahendra, biasa dipanggil Kakang sih. Saya tinggal di Kampung Cisarua, RT 0206. Pekerjaan saya untuk sekarang ini petani, khususnya di petani gula aren dan gula semut. Nah, kalau dulunya saya sering keluar, kerja di luar. Nah, yang jadi tertariknya itu ada bahan di kampung sendiri gitu kan. Kenapa saya nggak mencoba gitu ngembangin, yang jadi tertariknya seperti itu. Yang kedua, penjualan gula aren di sini itu susah, lagi susah-susahnya, banyak nggak ada yang minat. Nah, baru di situ saya ngebentuk kelompok sama teman-teman yang diramakan itu kelompok KWT. KWT itu kelompok wanita tani. Nah, setelah itu kita di sini bareng-bareng kerjasama dan mengeluarkan produk gula semut itu di kelompok. Nah, setelah bikin gula semut, alhamdulillah kita bisa bikin penjualan itu alhamdulillah lancar, dan gula aren nggak susah menjual gitu, karena gula aren dan gula semut itu sebenarnya sama, cuman beda jenis aja. Jadi ketika bahan itu dibagi dua, jadi tingkat pemasarannya itu bisa lebih luas.
Yang biasa.
The container of the palm sugar nectar is called lodong.
Depan ya? Iya.
And the extraction is always done 2 times a day, in the morning and in the evening. The palm sugar nectar is called lahang.
Oh, ini bisa dua, Pak. Pindahin bus sedikit ini ya. They still use traditional methods on making palm sugar.
Namanya masih cair, cuman namanya udah jadi wedang karena tapi nanti belum bisa dikonsumsi.
After it gets sticky, the process is nearly complete. This phase is called peut.
Udah matang nih, udah matang. Nanti ini udah mau diangkat tinggal ya.
To test the quality of peut, if it's floating, peut is in good quality. In kelompok wanita tani, the husband's job is to extract the nectar, and the wife's job is to cook it until it's ready to consume. Palm sugar is cooked. It took around 5 to 10 minutes to cool it down. Palm sugar farmer only produce 5 kilograms per day because of limited resources and traditional methods.
Warnanya jadi bagus kan tadi, warna komunikasi itu ya kan? Taruh ke rumah.
belum panen, jadi saya harus membersihin dulu tunas-tunas yang gede biar si pohon yang asalnya yang paling bawah enggak mati. Dan kopinya biar hasilnya bagus. Kalau tinggi kan kurang bagus.
Robusta jenisnya. Jadi kita sebelum ditanam langsung di kebun, kita semai dulu sampai ketinggian kira-kira 30 cm sampai 50 cm baru ditanam di kebun.
Cianjur is well known for the good quality of the coffee. The coffee farmers work collectively to produce the best quality of Arabica and Robusta coffee beans. The farmers pick the coffee cherry once it's ready and turn into red color, and then they wash and dry it before they begin to roast the coffee in the roasting machine owned collectively by the community.
Untuk kebun teh di sini, ini kan jadi kebun teh warga gitu. Jadi kita yang ngurus sendiri. Jadi ini bukan perusahaan, jadi punya sendiri kebun tehnya walaupun tidak banyak juga.
Kan hasil panennya teh itu dipetik hampir 2 minggu sekali untuk menghasilkan kualitas yang terbaik. Biasanya sih kalau kita dari kumpulan per hektar, karena ini bukan salah satu tanaman yang benar-benar untuk asalnya hanya untuk konsumsi, jadi kurang lebih sekitar 4-5 kintal per 2 minggu sekali itu. Juga diolah untuk oleh-oleh yang datang ke Gunung Padang.
Untuk dijual juga.
Karena kami ada sejenis tradisi minum teh ya, kayak bentuk persaudaraan. Mungkin kalau teman-teman kita di Jepang itu kayak bentuk penyambutan atau apa, kami pun secara kebersamaan acara kekeluargaan suka
menyediakan
teh.
The tea is processed with traditional methods. They roasted the leaves with clay pot and firewood. It gives a smoky and original taste of the tea.
we've been talking about the palm sugar, we've been talking about the coffee and the tea, and then when we're gonna talk about the Gunung Padang side, isn't it, your question? So it's time to talk with the special person that I've been mentioned all the time. He is actually was born from Bukit Tinggi at 23 September, and then, sorry, 21 May 1965. And actually he is an archaeologist, and one of his dissertation talking about Situs Gunung Padang or Gunung Padang site, especially with the term of culture, the human, and the environment. So without further, let's give a big applause to Professor Lutfi Yondri. Hello, Professor.
Hello. Not yet, Professor.
Hello. So time is yours, sir.
Okay. I have a video I also sent to committee to show for the audience.
Okay.
Okay. About the presentation about Situs Gunung Padang site is located in Cianjur. I've conducted research at Gunung Padang since 1997. You can see this video. How about the voice? I didn't hear the voice.
Letak di dua kampung, yaitu timur berada pada Kampung Gunung Padang dan sebelah barat berada pada Kampung Cipanggulan, Desa Karya Mukti, Kecamatan Campaka, Kabupaten Cianjur, Provinsi Jawa Barat. Kata Padang dalam bahasa Sunda berarti caang atau terang benderang. Ada juga pengertian lain dari istilah Padang, yaitu pa, tempat, da, besar, agung, dan hyang, eyang, moyang, leluhur. Dari ketiga kata tersebut, kemudian kata Padang dimaknakan sebagai tempat agung para leluhur. Situs ini dapat dicapai dengan perjalanan darat, yakni dengan kendaraan roda 4 dan 2.
Kalau kita lihat secara arkeologi, sebenarnya situs ini termasuk kelompok situs prasejarah yang ditemukan kembali. Pernah dicatat oleh para peneliti Belanda, baik Terbeek maupun Krom. Mereka sudah menyebutkan nama Gunung Padang saat itu. Bisa jadi pada saat itu nama Padang ini diberikan oleh masyarakat Sunda yang sudah hidup di sekitar Cianjur pada saat itu. Dan Padang dalam istilah Sunda itu sesuatu yang lapang, luas, pandangan kemana-mana. Ya mungkin tidak, ini nama Padang di belakang nama gunung ini tidak terkait dengan etnik di Indonesia, tapi adalah sesuatu yang lapang dalam tradisi masyarakat Sunda. Kalau kita lihat lingkungan situs Gunung Padang, ini dilingkungi oleh bukit gunung disebut dalam istilah Tatar Sunda. Di sebelah selatan ada pasir empet, itu juga satu tinggian sesuai geologinya. Di sebelah barat ada pasir Gunung Karuhun, pasir Pogor, dan pasir Malang atau Gunung Malang di sebelah barat. Kalau kita kaitkan dengan proses kegeologian ini berada di tengah kaldera sebenarnya. Nah, kaldera itu merupakan sisa dari gunung api aktif yang kemudian sudah mati oleh geolog senior Profesor Signal Bronto. Jadi disebut sebagai bekas dari gunung api purba Karya Mukti. Jadi di bawah Gunung Padang itu sebenarnya kegeologian, di atasnya yang budaya. Jadi gunung api purba pada masa aktifnya mengeluarkan lava membeku kemudian merekah membentuk columnar join, itu jutaan tahun yang lalu. Kemudian baru datang manusia prasejarah, ini masuk dalam kajian secara arkeologi, masuk dalam kelompok ras Austronesia, yang punya tradisi pengagungan arwah leluhur, dan mereka membuat media-media pengagungan arwah leluhur itu salah satunya di tempat puncak-puncak yang tinggi, karena di situ mereka mengagungkan kegiatan arwah leluhurnya mereka, dan kemudian dihadapkan puncak yang lebih tinggi lagi. Jadi inilah salah satu bentuk visualisasi budaya yang terkait dengan ritual atau religi yang pernah hidup di Tatar Sunda pada masa lalu.
Okay, Pak Lutfi.
Okay.
Pak Lutfi, could you tell us the story about Gunung Padang site? Because we have a lot of things to discuss, right?
Yeah. Okay, Gunung Padang, especially archaeology remain in West Java, also in Indonesia. I have conducted the archaeology research at the Gunung Padang since 1997. Also carried out series archaeology excavation from 2002, 2003, 2014 until 2015. From the result of research, there is no data that somebody says the Gunung Padang as a pyramid. I have no data or indication what Gunung Padang says as a pyramid. I can confirm based on my research, no pyramid in Gunung Padang. There's only stone terrace that you see in my video. Okay. Before Indonesian research conducted research in Gunung Padang site starting in 1980. Where to that researchers who recorded at Gunung Padang site. The first recording coming from Balai in 1891, and then continued by Indicrom in 1914. It's a unique record that I see from Verbeek, also from Crom. Two that resources only note the Gunung Padang site only have 4 terraces, but different with my research. I have a note and write Gunung Padang site consists of 5 terraces. That it is in my video. That's about research in Gunung Padang. When we start with Indonesian researchers, also myself research at Gunung Padang. Okay, there's a conflict different in different says about Gunung Padang. Yeah, we say Gunung Padang related with Atlantis. It's pyramid. I don't find any indication, no data about pyramid. Gunung Padang, especially built from a prehistoric era, is the use for ancestral worship. Is we say it's a stone terrace, or in Indonesia we say it's a punden berundak. We find many kind of punden berundak or stone terrace in Indonesia, not only in West Java, but Sumatra, etc., etc. Different site, different source, different stone, not only columnar join. Before we find the boulder stone used for building the stone terrace, also seed join. In Sundanese says batu sirap is plate stone. We find many places in West Java. We find Garut era, Kuningan era area, Sukabumi area, different shape, different source of stone to use to build of stone terrace at the past. Okay, geologically, the Gunung Padang sites come from rocks groups, like Pak Nanang says, is pentagonal. Not only pentagonal stone we find at Gunung Padang. We find triangle, square, square also, and completely when the lava and will build in until 2 million years ago, and then people who come to Gunung Padang site and build the stone terrace at the top of the hill. Like Pak Nanang says, I don't know why the five triangle, five angles in the stones, but in geologically we find many shapes, many kind of shape. Okay, the Verbeek and Chrome and the past period says Gunung Padang contextual in the burial, but from my excavation at Gunung Padang in 1997, 2002, or 2003 to 2014 and 15, I don't find any kind about burial trace. Also, in your presentation, we find you can see the Gunung Padang, the prismatic columnar, the prismatic rock columnar join. Gunung Padang also traced by two earthquake, Sesar Cimandiri and also Cikondang. You can conclude Gunung Padang has a dangerous area. It's not until now we find some structure at Gunung Padang was transported and was transformed and not in originally structure several side several part of Gunung Padang structure. Okay, and that's
Professor, there's some question here from SPM. They say Gunung Padang is already fully excavated or not, since as well as I know the site is quite huge. Please advise.
Pardon me? I didn't hear your question.
Okay, wait a minute. So the Gunung Padang is already fully excavated or not? Since as well as I know the site is quite huge. Please advise.
Okay, actually, not all area I was excavated at the Gunung Padang site. I tried, applied my excavation, tried to know how the people in the past to build Gunung Padang, how to build the structure, how to find the stone, how to select the stone, and how to use the stone as a structure Gunung Padang. Especially from my excavation at Gunung Padang, I know the surface in the past. I know the time when the people in the past built of stone terrace Gunung Padang. This is my note about Verbeek and also Chrome and Verbeek and Chrome. Not Gunung Padang only 4 terrace, but now we know Gunung Padang not 4 terrace but 5 terrace. We see from this video. Okay.
Well, interesting, sir. While you continue your explanation, I will showing the picture.
Okay, this is not when the first Indonesian researchers to research at Gunung Padang. He drawn it. He tried to excavate because from Verbeek, also from Chrome, says Gunung Padang as a burial site, and from the research in 1984 from RP Siono, Hari Sukandar, who done the research at Gunung Padang. He says also that related with my statement, he didn't find the trace of burial at Gunung Padang. This is the first time we drawing about Gunung Padang, its contour, where the place is stone terrace, where the stone terrace, why the stone terrace built at Gunung Padang, atop of the hill. Okay. After that, we can see how to record it, traditional record it, very dangerous in the past, but it's a pioneer for recording about Gunung Padang structure. And after the drawing, we try to make the chart about Gunung Padang, we can see the contour, how about completed contour about around Gunung Padang. It's naturally, but not natural contour. It's shape of from natural. And the side of the picture, you can see the sketch of stone terrace at the top of Gunung Padang. You can see first step, second, third, fourth, and fifth step or terrace on the top of the hill of Gunung Padang. Okay, next.
Okay, let's see the terrace one, sir.
This is the terrace one. You can see from second terrace, terrace 2. We find that Pak Nanang says we see the cluster with batu datar as doorman, and is the wall from first terrace to second terrace, and that's also we can see the second terrace with some stone with upright position. It's an enclosure that symbolize and represented about how to democratic and the past from our ancestor. Okay, we see the third, fourth, and fifth terrace with some structure, and the left side, Pak Nanang says we see the kujang shape, but it's naturally not remains. Okay, I see that on third and fourth terrace we see the different sides, different structure. We have the hole and the right side. I see it related with how the man to practice the cult, practice their religion in the past. He's saying the moon time to practice in this area. Okay, and in the end of terrace, the fifth terrace, we see the banana says in the middle side. We found the man here, big stood. It's coming from around the Gunung Padang. Okay. Also in 2012, we tried to record by photogrammetry. But from photogrammetry, we can count how many stones that were used to build Gunung Padang stone terrace from first terrace until 5 terrace. Okay. We can change the shape, the drawing into dimension from 2-dimension shapes drawing. We can count how many stone you used to build to Gunung Padang in the past. Also, it's not clear in presentation. We see the old stairs and new stairs that Gunung Padang from dwelling on north sides. The new stairs is coming from the people to build in gotong royong and support by fund from government, local government. But from first terrace, 2 terrace, second terrace until 5th terrace is originally until now. You can see the structures.
Okay, sir, there is another question here. Is it known what kingdom was situated on Gunung Padang? Who was the king?
Kingdom.
From Hendi Parwono.
Kingdom. Gunung Padang, from my excavation, I found charcoal to analyze for dating, carbon dating. Gunung Padang is not related with kingdom. It's a prehistoric era. It's a built in prehistoric from carbon dating analysis in Batan in Jakarta. I get Gunung Padang built in 117 years before century. No, it's not related with kingdom. No kingdom when Gunung Padang built in the past.
Okay, sir, because this is another question from Nandi Suherlan. When I was in Gunung Padang, I was told about Prabu Siliwangi by a local guide. Is there a connection about that?
Yeah, I try to understand the demography in Gunung Padang. demography, the people now live in around Gunung Padang is cut for a social culture, not related, not continued by from the past until now. From demographic studies in around Gunung Padang, I can count the people live in Gunung Padang. The people now live in Gunung Padang is coming from not far from around middle of 19th century. After the tea plantation, after tea plantation, or related with when the railway was developed at Lampegan area.
Okay, so sir, another question. What is the condition of the village with the pandemic going on, and how was the lifestyle and local economy adapt from the pandemic?
Oh yeah, so sadly, because nobody's come to Gunung Padang, but now people was coming to Gunung Padang, try to come to Gunung Padang, because many kind of interpretation we can use for now to our people, because Gunung Padang have many kind of value to build the people now. I hope the pandemic can pass away from our nation, and people will come again to Gunung Padang. But okay.
Additional random question, sir.
Okay.
There is a reason why is it called Gunung Padang if it is in Jawa Barat or West Java. Does near Gunung Padang also has coffee plantation as well? And what type of coffee do they plant there? Cheers. Okay, we already explained about that. But maybe you can explain about why it's called Gunung Padang. Well, it was in Jawa Barat or West Java.
Why?
Why the reason why this place is called as Gunung Padang?
Yeah.
It is in Jawa Barat in West Java, sir. Why?
Yeah. When I presented about Gunung Padang site, when doctoral program in Unpad, also the same question come to me. Why we say it's at Gunung Padang? Why is Padang also used to call the site? Yeah, Padang in Sundanese we use as the widely area we can see everywhere, every place from the top of Gunung Padang. Padang is the wide seeing. We can see anything and anywhere, any place from the top of Gunung Padang. I mean, is it related with the name of Padang in this location? Because from the top we can see around. Also we can see the top of Gunung Gede, where the orientation from the people on the in the past to practice the religion or the cult in the prehistoric era.
Interesting, sir. Okay, let's continue the explanation because we have a lot of things to explain, right? Okay, so let's talk about this one, sir.
Yeah, this the how to I can try to see the first three second when after I get from photogrammetry. It's a different structure, different kind of stone, also the kind of shape and different from first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth terrace at Gunung Padang.
Oh, sir, I heard this place was a place for the ceremony to pray for the ancestor, right? And many people connected Gunung Padang site with the religious aspect. What do you think about this, sir?
Yeah, because from my conclusion about use of Gunung Padang site in the past. But now the people coming from to Gunung Padang, they didn't have to I say that how to get something in the short time. He tried to use the Gunung Padang as how to get something in their life. How to get position in government, how to get the short time to reach. We try to get from Gunung Padang, but in my mind, it's not related to me. But some people try to do it.
Okay, everyone, if you have any kind of question, just leave it in the comment section. I will read it for you. Okay, there's another question here from Augustina. 3 weeks ago, I joined some trip backpacker from Diva Adventure, and then got a door prize from your book, Professor Lutfi. In that book, she doesn't really agree with the term of megalithicum because the size of the stone. And then what can you explain about that one?
Yeah, thank you, Agustina. Also try to read your question. Yeah, because megalithicum is from etymology is mean big stone. When we try to implementation about the norm about megalithic for everywhere in Indonesia, we found the small stone, but in some researchers says it's a megalithic. Also by Perry in the past in 1962, all of big stone, small stone can classification as megalithic if it's used as it's used in a religion. But in my mind, I have a term for classified by material, by shape, or by functional. From by shape, we find small stone, big stone. From big stone, we can see as a megalithic, but in small stone, we can classify it as a big stone. Also in Kalimantan, also in Mentawai, Anak Dalam, they didn't have a stone to make for to the cow. In Kalimantan, they use wood for their religions like megalithic and another location, and then I conclude megalithic not generally, but it's it can use it for from casuistic from a specific area. If in location we find all of the zone in the big stone, we can say that you can say it's a megalithic. But if no big stones, it's not used as a megalithic term in this location. And then I conclude in the past, from tradition, is not megalithic as a tradition, but ancestral worship as a tradition. It's implementation by the people where the place the cultures live. They can show the color from many kind of material from their environment. We can they can use a big stone, a small stone, also wood for the carve as ancestral worship practice.
Okay, interesting, sir.
Okay.
So actually, it's time for Q&A session. but they already have a lot of questions here. So let me read it another for you. Okay. Hi, Pak Hendy. Based on our expedition to Gunung Padang and Cianjur several times, the coffee are mostly Robusta, which has lower than another meso. We definitely can see the difference from the beans, the tree from Arabica. Okay, talking about coffee, we're gonna talk it later. Let's talk about the Gunung Padang first. Okay, is Gunung Padang listed in one of the UNESCO World Heritage? I seldom heard this Gunung Padang site. How do you see the local government to promote this site to the local and international travelers? Please advise.
Yeah, it's not good how to local promote this Gunung Padang site for international traveler. International traveler only know from I try to write to know that the international traveler only hear about Gunung Padang from social media. He tried to go to Gunung Padang. He tried to see the Gunung Padang, but I don't have any published from the local government how to publish Gunung Padang for international traveler.
Okay, sir, I saw a lot of things here, but I wonder, personally, I wonder, what is the interesting proof that you find during the excavation from Gunung Padang?
Yeah, from my excavation, it's interesting to me because a long time to research Gunung Padang, but from 2012, many controversy about Gunung Padang, in polemic in our government. Gunung Padang, somebody says Gunung Padang coming from 22,000 before century, how the old man also big sediment of our room in Gunung Padang can use to finish our government responsibility. But from my excavation, I can see, I can conclude about how to Gunung Padang built in the past. Gunung Padang stone terrace was built from first terrace and continue to second terrace, third terrace, and the fifth terrace. Because from my analysis, dating analysis from carbon dating, I can see the time when the Gunung Padang stone terrace was built step by step. It's coming from 170 until 45 years before century. Okay, and then also we can see how about the surface in the past, how to the mine, the people who built on Gunung Padang in the past try to find the stone, how to classify the stone, and then how to make a structure as a stone terrace in the past. It's coming from the limited people, around 75 people in the kampung who can build from 1,000 block stone, as we can see now at the top of Gunung Padang. We can see it's we say Gunung Padang have 5 terrace built from 1,000 block of stone. We have gotong royong. We have the head and the people who charismatic, without a charismatic. The people Gunung Padang in the past cannot build the stone terrace, the 5 stone terrace at the top of the hill like we see now.
Like in the video, sir, why could be the stone have some kind of pattern? Like in this video, this is called as batu kujang or stone kujang.
A traditional weapon. In my interpretation, the kujang shape is not is naturally in the past because of the lava going to the flow and the material going together when the lava out from inner sides, and the material with together go to out from inner sides, and then the weathering the first, and then make some shape, but the people in the last people try to make it clearly, and then the people says that as kujang also for atapak mau, like tiger foot is also natural, not made by people.
Okay, interesting. Actually, I have a lot of questions, but let me see another question here. Let's see.
Okay.
Lutfi, I have several questions. First, how old are the rocks themselves? Second, how old is the rock arrangement? I suppose the civilization itself is more related to the rock arrangement, not necessarily the rocks themselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pak Andika. Okay, how old are the rock themselves? Geologically, I take it the chronology from geology research. The stone of Gunung Padang coming from around 1 million until 2 million years ago. How old the rock arrangement? The rock, the stone to arrange as stone terrace coming from carbon dating analysis in Jakarta. I have the time is from the first terrace is coming from 117 years before century, and then continue to second terrace until 5 terrace. At the end, I have chronology around 45 years before century. Okay, I suppose the civilization deserves more related to the rock arrangement, not the rock themselves. Okay, they in Gunung Padang also I say is a culture, not civilization, because in archaeological term civilization is related with history, related with leather, related with urban. From Gunung Padang, I don't find any letter in the past is coming from prehistoric era.
I see. Okay, let's see another question here.
Thank you, Pak Lorenzo.
Okay, if you guys have any other question, just type it in the chat section. And I have another question, sir. What are some of the problem when Gunung Padang site open for public as a tourism destination? How can we travel responsibly when we visit Gunung Padang?
Yeah, I need Gunung Padang many use for people now, because many kind of good value from the past had on the Gunung Padang site. But the problem of tourism at Gunung Padang site now, before pandemic, the visitor increased from by day by day to going to Gunung Padang, but area of Gunung Padang is limited. Structure of stone terrace Gunung Padang not have like how Borobudur built in the past. Very simple stone structure in Gunung Padang, but people try to sit on Gunung Padang. try to reach the Sunda of Gunung Padang, try to push the Sunda of Gunung Padang. I need for the visitor some regulation, how the visitor to manage, how to the visitor the time to visit the area to Gunung Padang, the surface not of the Gunung Padang site now very dangerous. Some structure was transformed, and to arrange it to set it for tourism for the future. We try. I need some regulation before the visitor coming to Gunung Padang again after pandemic COVID-19 finish in Indonesia, also in the world.
Okay, another question, sir. The rock position is so random, yeah, Pak. Is there any evidence of human life at the time? Do you excavated tombs on the site, Pak?
Evidence of human life in at the time when the Gunung Padang used as a ritual area, a ritual site. I found some tembikar, fragment of tembikar poetry. I found some poetry, but not much like I found from a settlement area. Also find the stone for grinding, but not big in the site. I conclude it's related with a ritual in the past. How the people when come to Gunung Padang prepare about something to use for cult when we come to Gunung Padang for ancestor worship practice at the past.
Okay, good, sir. So maybe this is the last one. Do you have any kind of message to deliver to the people who watch this one?
Yeah, I'll try to use the media, social media to the channel. I have Facebook. Also try to get it about Gunung Padang information. How the people can get about Gunung Padang, how to reach Gunung Padang, how interested Gunung Padang to visit now. Gunung Padang very big of novel for us now. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Let me see the chat first. Okay. Another question from Miss Augustina, sir. The last one. Okay. When I was there with okay. Wait a minute, sir.
Yeah. I hope the local government from Cianjur try to set how to the traveler or visitor to simple, not very dangerous to get as transportation to Gunung Padang, but because the pandemic, some activity, some plan from local government not yet go to how to manage about how to arrange how to regulate the visitor to Gunung Padang, and then after pandemic, I hope we can see the program will go as possible. We need how to get to Gunung Padang as a destination tourism in the future.
I mean, okay, thank you so much, Professor Lutfi. Now, because at the first day we're gonna go to Gunung Padang site, which is we already done about that one, and then the second day we're gonna meet with the local one who make the palm sugar and the tea and the coffee. Yeah. Please welcome Kang Zaenal or Mrs. Zaenal. Is Mrs. Zaenal? So we call it.
Yeah, so because Kang Zaenal has a low signal for Zoom, so now I'm calling him actually from my phone. And everyone say, Kang Zaenal bisa dada-dada Kang ke peserta. Iya.
Oke, halo Pak Zaenal.
Nah, Kang Zaenal is the coffee maker ya, and the tea maker. Kang Zaenal bisa ceritakan, mungkin nanti saya bantu translate ke bahasa Inggris. Ini Kang Zaenal lagi di Gunung Padang ya?
Iya, pasti lagi di Gunung Padang.
Iya. Gimana Kang, kalau soal kopi di sana itu tadi ada pertanyaan juga ya, ada Arabica, ada Robusta. Kebanyakan itu Arabica atau Robusta, terus selama ini pengolahannya seperti apa Kang di sana? Bisa diceritakan?
Oke, pada umumnya kopi sama ya, cuman yang membedakan kopi berdasarkan tata geografisnya juga yang membedakan rasa, aroma, dan juga cara pengolahannya. Nah kebetulan yang kita olah di Gunung Padang, ini ada kopi Arabica dan Robusta. Ternyata pencinta kopi yang ada di Gunung Padang lebih cenderung dia memilih Robusta, karena kualitasnya mungkin diolah secara tradisional yang sangat luar biasa, Mbak.
Okay, so most of the people, maybe Teh Fitria can help to translate ya after this Teh. But the quality is actually yang bagus tadi yang Arabica ya Teh Kang ya. Robusta malah ya. Oke, malah Robusta. Oke. Nah kalau Kang Zaenal sendiri selama ini apakah ada kelompok kopinya atau seperti apa Kang di sana pengolahannya?
Ya kebetulan mengelola secara kelompok lantaran berangkatnya pada dasarnya kopi yang ada di kita asalnya nggak ada harganya ya, karena dipupuk secara pemborong lalu dipupuk bawa keluar. Setelah kita melakukan pembinaan dan penyuluhan, ternyata kopi kita tuh bisa mewakili daerah-daerah yang lain juga gitu. Jadi kami dikelola secara kelompok, Mbak.
Oke, secara kelompok ya. Kalau untuk tehnya sendiri Kang, itu kan saya pas ke Gunung Padang tuh ternyata di sana banyak yang sudah dikelola sama perusahaan besar juga ya Kang ya. Nah ini peran masyarakat lokal sendiri gimana Kang? Peran masyarakat lokal di sana untuk pengolahan teh?
Untuk pengolahan teh sebenarnya pada dasarnya kita sangat terbantu juga.
Okay. Problem, but Teh Fitria, you can help to translate ya what Mr. Zaenal just say.
Okay, Teh. Sorry. Actually, I want to ask the question. I was searching about the question, talking about the coffee, and I want to ask Mr. Zaenal about that one. But we don't have the chance to asking about that. So
the signal is quite low right now, but hopefully when you can visit directly ya to Gunung Padang, you can contact us and we can connect you with Pak Zaenal if you want to go to coffee trail and see the tea plantation in Gunung Padang. Mr. Zaenal is one of the best guide for that.
Oh, nice. Okay, actually it's 40:42. We still have time, but it's time to closing the session because we don't have a lot of time. I mean, before we move to another section, would you mind guys to turn on your camera and take a picture together before we end the session? Or maybe some of you have any kind of question, you just directly message us and we will answer about that one. Don't forget, we have a gift to give you. So please posting an Instagram with our hashtag. Okay, everyone, before we move, could you please move your picture, your face, so we can take a picture together? Okay. Okay. You can write your question and bit.ly virtual tour AVC 2020. Okay, everyone already here. It's good smile. So, hi. We have. Okay, smile, everyone. I have 3 sections here, so you need to smile about 10 seconds. 1,
Hello, Teh Fitria, are you there? I think there is a question from Bu Augustina ya. Bu Augustina mau menanyakan langsung ya sepertinya ya Bu Augustina. Silahkan Ibu. Mungkin di sini waktu yang tepat. Silahkan Bu.
Ya, maaf. Jadi saya ini guru SD ya Bu. Kebetulan saya mengajar di kelas 4. Jadi sangat sesuai sekali. Kebetulan di kelas 4 itu ada materi tentang sejarah Indonesia, tentang sejarah budaya mulai dari masuknya agama Hindu. Jadi mungkin masih bisa kita masukkan gitu. Nah, kebetulan di sekolah saya selalu dalam 1 tahun itu ada 2 kali outing gitu. Saya ingin ngajak anak-anak ke studi, tetapi kalau dari Jakarta itu transportasi yang mudah itu apa ya? Kalau mesti harus ke Bandung dulu. Kalau kemarin saya ke Larang. Jadi daripada Larang kita naik angkot, lalu dari Citatah kita naik kereta api. Tapi kalau misalnya membawa anak SD, saya rasa cukup kalau seperti itu. Kira-kira ada saran nggak? Kita masih dapat wisata keretanya dan itu dapat juga mudah gitu ya ke sananya. Kira-kira bagaimana Bu? Satu itu. Terus tadi melanjutkan yang tadi megalitikum, istilah untuk megalitikum kan kurang cocok ya Pak ya katanya tadi dengan ukuran batunya. Tapi apakah ini memang peninggalan zaman itu Pak?
Oke.
Itu kedua. Terus mungkin bisa disusun yang ketiga ini mungkin saran ya. Mungkin bisa disusun sebuah program untuk tadi yang saya katakan siswa SD untuk pembelajaran di sana. Mungkin setelah dari Situs kita diarahkan ke kebun teh yang saya lihat juga kita lalui ya. Kemarin seperti itu tentang ilmu teh atau kopinya. Begitu aja. Terima kasih.
Langsung Bu Dini?
Ya, silakan Pak Lutfi.
Ada hal yang mudah karena anak SD mungkin cukup susah mengkoordinir ya. Kalau dari Jakarta bisa bagusnya startingnya dari Bogor saja. Dari Bogor naik stasiun Bogor karena sudah ada kereta yang kalau nggak salah sudah 4 kali sehari. Bogor, Sukabumi, Cianjur.
Bogor, Sukabumi, Cianjur dengan yang tadi ya Pak ya Mutiara apa
dari Padalarang itu
Parahyangan ya.
Itu. Tapi itu yang tradisional sudah ada. Dulu namanya Argopeyem, jadi semua macam masuk naik itu kambing juga masuk. Tapi sekarang sudah beradab ya. Nah, itu kalau nggak salah transportnya cuma 20.000 apa 40.000 dari Bogor sampai Sukabumi itu. Sampai Cianjur, sampai Lampegan. Nah,
dari sampai Lampegan ya.
Mungkin dari Lampegan, mungkin bisa nanti koordinir atau saya hubungkan dengan kita hubungkan dengan Pemkab Cianjur supaya mereka memfasilitasi karena ini kunjungan bagus gitu kan. Yang harus difasilitasi itu.
Iya, karena memang kendaraan juga nggak bisa kendaraan besar ya Pak ya.
Juga susah. Kadang-kadang orang kampung kan begitu lihat orang luar dengan bahasa bukan bahasa Sunda, harganya udah berbeda gitu kan. Itu yang perlu dihindari gitu. Jadi ya. Nah, kemudian yang kedua itu istilah megalitik itu juga bukan masa, bukan seperti halnya di prasejarah itu kan sebenarnya ada orang mendengarkan selama ini diajarkan ini salah juga di dunia pendidikan yang saya rasakan. Jadi masih menggunakan istilah paleolitikum, mesolitikum, neolitikum, megalitikum dan oleh karena sama-sama kum itu seolah itu juga menjadi periode budaya. Padahal yang namanya megalitik itu produk budaya. Pada saat ibu membuat kue bisa juga bolu, bisa saja suatu saat bikin combro gitu kan. Nah, combro itu jangan dikatakan bolu juga gitu. Itu istilah itu ya kalau kita masukkan dalam klasifikasi bahwa megalitik itu kan asal katanya batu besar. Kalau batu kecil bisa nggak dianggap batu besar? Kalau dia kayu bisa nggak dianggap batu besar? Nah, makanya saya sampaikan di disertasi saya itu, di buku saya itu, megalitik itu hanya kasuistik. Pada saat saya datang ke rumahnya Bu Agustina, semuanya nggak bisa saya katakan dapur. Itu ada ruang tidur, ada ruang keluarga, ada ruang TV. Nah, itulah bagaimana kita mengklasifikasi. kita tidak harus melihat dari bentuknya, dari bahannya, dari ukurannya, dari fungsinya. Batu besar itu ternyata juga tidak semuanya digunakan untuk ritual pemujaan leluhur. Ternyata juga ada digunakan hanya untuk batas. Sifatnya bukan sakral lagi, tapi batas digunakan dalam fungsi profan misalnya. Itu harus didetilkan lagi oleh para arkeolog. Itu yang harus
maksudnya
disampaikan
begitu.
semua seperti itu.
Iya, baik Pak. Maksudnya saya paham jadinya.
Ya,
iya.
Gitu.
Jadi bukan masanya ya Pak ya, tapi
bukan masanya, itu produk budaya. Dan produk budaya tidak berlaku umum juga. Kayak Gunung Padang itu, mana yang megalitiknya? Cuma 2 batu yang besar di situ. Nggak bisa kita sebut situs megalitik Gunung Padang. Saya menyampaikan di ranah arkeologi, semua situs itu disebut saja dengan lokasinya. Situs Gunung Padang, situs Batu Kalde, situs Camboya misalnya. Nah, pada saat mendeskripsikan objek-objeknya, itulah yang penting dilakukan secara analitis lagi sehingga bisa jelas klasifikasi digunakan. Karena klasifikasi itu akan berakhir dengan tipologi nantinya, dan kita juga akan berbicara fungsi. Gitu Bu Agustina.
Iya, baik. Terima kasih. Iya, terima kasih Pak.
Ya, sama-sama Ibu.
Silakan Budi.
Bu Agustina turnuhun ya. So, Bu Agustina was requesting to use bahasa Indonesia ya. Later on chat to me privately. Maybe the
Sami-sami.
Ya,
gini untuk ibu-ibu yang butuh informasi lebih dalam untuk menyambungkan pendidikan dan arkeologi, kasih saja mungkin nomor WA saya, nomor kontak saya, untuk memudahkan nanti untuk komunikasi.
Siap. Boleh.
Everyone, I'm back.
In the movie when suddenly you take a picture and then you gone.
The picture was safe. Okay. Sorry for that one. Okay, it's time to do the closing, right?
You're missing a very fun information that Pak Lutfi just explained to Bu Agustina, and I think this is also to help translating this to international participant here, that actually it's very doable to use train to go to Gunung Padang. So it will be a fun trip from Jakarta and then Bogor, and from Bogor to Lampegan, and then from Lampegan we can go with a land transportation directly to Gunung Padang. Yeah. So everyone, if you like Pak Lutfi mentioned in Bahasa Indonesia earlier, if you're interested to visit Gunung Padang directly, next year maybe after COVID-19 hopefully soon gone, so you can visit there. You can contact Pak Lutfi or me, and we can help you to connect you with the local community like Kakang, Mr. Zaenal. Yeah, you can say to them that, oh, I met you via video. Yeah, watch it in the video. Yeah. Okay, I think that's for the Q&A from Miss Augustina. Now I give it back to you, Miss Fitria.
Okay, so if you give it back to me, it's time to do the closing. We go here with the train, so I wanna make the closing to also with the train. After this closing, you have a free time to do the networking here, or you can leave this meeting room. But don't forget to do the review that we will send the link in the comment section. And I love this last 2 hours. This is very meaningful to me because I learned a lot of things here from Gunung Padang. And one thing that I want you guys maybe could relate with my message is, please don't forget our historical things and everything that we have already here in Indonesia. Because what we have, like Gunung Padang, it's not kind of instant things. You know, it's coming from people from the past. I heard that actually less than 70 people who built that Gunung Padang for praying and other kind of things, and we are here as people in the present. Make sure you do your behalf here with this kind of place. Make sure to protect them, and make sure to support our local and tea and many kind of things. Thank you so much for joining our today. Don't forget to do the review. We already well,
bertemu lagi.
Okay, everyone, and go back to Bandung. Thank you for being me. Bye-bye. Time is yours. Ready nih.
Thank you, Miss Fitria. So before everyone is leaving, I'm just gonna share this quick information. So I heard that some of you get locked to fill in this feedback. I already opened the response, so you can fill in your feedback here. So please have your feedback here, so then we can improve for our next session to Geopark Cilatuh in 13 December. So the link to register to virtual tour to Geopark Cilatuh is on the chat column, so bit.ly/VT Geopark Cilatuh. And I would like to remind you again, some people actually ask about the souvenir, so you can buy this souvenir by going to this link, and we will contact you shortly after you fill in the link to send it to your home directly. And the last but not least, if you are willing to win this rare chance, to get Mr. Lutfi Situs Gunung Padang book and also a souvenir from Gunung Padang, gula semut, so you can join this giveaway by tag SBM ITB official at ID Wanderlust with the hashtag Gunung Padang virtual tour, for the 3 winner. So I think that's from me for this time, and I hope you all enjoy the session. And we are very sorry if there is any technical problem, connection, and so forth. I hope everyone can still feel the fun and enjoy moment to Gunung Padang. And I hope one day we can bring Mr. Lutfi directly, with all of you guys, with Teh Fitria, to Gunung Padang, hopefully one day directly. Hopefully that will be very very cool. Okay, so I think that's all for me, and I still keep this Zoom open, so feel free to open your video and talk to Mr. Lutfi directly, or talk to anyone and say goodbye for this video. So thank you and bye-bye. See you in the next trip.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Pak Lutfi.
Iya, kan kedua dia. Jadi aura dan
berbeda sama asli mah ya.
Gunung Padang was discovered for the first time by Dutch colonists in 1890. Lampegan train station was the only access to reach Gunung Padang. This station is also known as the oldest train tunnel in Indonesia, which was built in 1879 to 1882. Back then, it was used to distribute logistics, spices, coffee beans, and tea. Gunung Padang covered 29.1 hectare squares. The structural rock of the mountain is basalt rock or ancient volcanic rock. Some researchers argue that this mountain could have had a religious basis.
Mau didampingi.
Kakang.
To reach the top, we need to walk approximately around 12 to 15 minutes. As you can see, the path is quite steep with around 60 degrees. So be careful when you hike. Even though it's a bit challenging, but it's gonna be worth it when you reach the top.
Selamat siang, jam sore Pak Nanang.
Oh, selamat siang.
Punten, abis itu ngana kerencangan di kampus, pangitan hoyong apa atau unik sejarah Gunung Padang. Bisa langsung aja ke Pak Nanang. Kebetulan Pak Nanang ini seorang koordinator juru pelihara yang ada di Gunung Padang. Silakan Pak Nanang.
Oh, baik ya. Baik, di sini di teras 1 Gunung Padang.
Belum panen, jadi saya harus membersihin dulu tunas-tunas yang gede biar si pohon yang asalnya yang paling bawah enggak mati. Dan kopinya biar hasilnya bagus. Kalau tinggi kan kurang bagus.
Bibit robusta jenisnya. Jadi kita sebelum ditanam langsung di kebun, kita semai dulu sampai ketinggian kira-kira 30 cm sampai 50 cm baru ditanam di kebun.
Cianjur is well known for the good quality of the coffee. The coffee farmers work collectively to produce the best quality of Arabica and Robusta coffee beans. The farmers pick the coffee cherry once it's ready and turn into red color, and then they wash and dry it before they begin to roast the coffee in the roasting machine owned collectively by the community.